Yeah, I didn't get to spend Thanksgiving at home. We were on the road, but we had a really nice dinner in Vegas, and it was nice to have a turkey meal with pretty much your second family.
Pretty special to be all together as a group like that. You don't have that too often. Might not ever have that again in my career. So.
I think one thing that goes underrated is that they're building, the atmosphere there, the excitement. It's an NHL arena. It was awesome.
A day after Thanksgiving, the Sharks, a former expansion team themselves, played the NHL's newest expansion team and Pacific Division leading Vegas Golden Knights. In their first ever meeting, the Sharks get off to a slow start, allowing the Knights to jump out to a 4-1 lead halfway through the contest.
Sharks score anyone as they score, and it's Brent Burns with his first goal of the year.
But as they have done so often this season, the Sharks hunker down and respond, with their Norris Trophy winning defenseman leading the way.
Burns back across, they score! A fourth straight goal, and the Sharks have the lead.
Upon review, the ball on the ice has been reversed. We have no goal.
Yeah, it's tough, obviously, when you see goals go in. You got to spark the momentum, and when you have the review and, it takes a couple minutes and then you find out after there's no goal, it really kills the momentum.
With a combination of bad puck luck and injuries beginning to mount, the Sharks search for consistency from their depth. As the team enters the final month of 2017, they must rely on their character to push forward. A little break from the rink may also help.
We are listening to 105.7. I like the morning conversations they got going on. Go ahead, policeman. Oh, go ahead. As you can see, there's a lot of police on the road right now. We're heading to a little event right now at Santa Clara University. I'm just trying to get out in the community and kind of feel out what the police do and see what their involvement is in the community. And I think it'd be pretty casual, Nice little morning here for the kids and everybody, just to kind of get out here and have a good time. And oh wow, looks like a pretty big turnout. Joel,
thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Time and everything.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Oh, thank you.
Work out every single day?
Yeah, we'll try to get something in. Some days, depending on the schedule of the game.
What's up, brother?
How you doing, sir? Everything good? Where did you get involved with hockey? I'm from Toronto.
Okay, so it's easy.
So
you're an inspiration for my
it's like,
brothers, man.
you know what, the kids, go down to the barbershop or something, the kids love it, man.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey guys, it's been a pleasure. I practiced that up too.
From PG&E Government Affairs, Anthony Lynn.
I tried to get it off. Nice to meet you. Thanks, buddy. Later tonight, we have a holiday assist with the Sharks. Obviously, we're fortunate to do something that we love for a living and do well at it. So it's always important just to give back. So this is another cool event tonight that's really rewarding, and to see the faces on some of these families and the kids, and really appreciate they'll have some gifts for Christmas time.
Tradition is a huge part of any holiday season. No matter how many games or lack of off days the team has, they have always found time to give back, creating a tradition of their own, the Holiday Assist Party.
From day one, we've seen how much charity work this team does from players to the organization, staff, the coaches. It's a big part of the team, big part of our identity as a group, and just speaks volumes to the type of people we have.
You know, just seeing kids with smile on their faces, I think it gives us a lot of energy too, and you know, gets our head kind of out of hockey.
You know, this time of year is all about, you know, giving back to the, you know, for families underprivileged. It's nice to, you know, make their day or you know, be able to treat them to a nice Christmas.
Back on the ice, San Jose is looking for luck to turn in their favor. And after surrendering 3 first-period goals to Carolina, something clicks.
Again, shoots, score! The pass, they score! Shooter shot, score! It's a good run, score! Joe Pavelski, looking for Burns, goes to the net, and he scores! Brad Burns wins it!
After a huge character win versus the Hurricanes, the Sharks collect 3 of 4 points versus the Senators and the Wild, tallying 13 goals in 3 games. More importantly, however, every night it seems that someone new is stepping up, highlighting the depth of the Sharks roster.
You know, as more guys can chip in, step up on, you know, a nightly basis, I think that's what the team needs. Obviously, when you can, you know, roll 4 lines, whether it's old guys, young guys, you need that to be successful.
You can definitely feel we're a tight group, and we got to play for each other. We have great leadership that you know, really helps the team to stay positive in those situations.
I think we're a pretty confident group right now. Whenever we get on the ice, I think we feel like we can win hockey games no matter if we're down 3 or, you know, down 2 going into the 3rd or whatever.
The Sharks end 2017 with 6 straight games versus divisional opponents, a good opportunity to gain ground in the playoff race.
Big games here, grabbing points, trying to move up in the division. We can't afford to give up these points, especially the teams not only chasing them but chasing us from behind too is big. So you guys are looking forward to it. We love a good challenge, and it will be a competitive game.
To this point, we've kind of earned a good spot in the standings, but definitely not one that you can take for granted, and a lot of work needs to be done still. And these games are important to kind of start setting the tone against these teams that you're going to see more and more, and possibly in the playoffs.
The Sharks win 9 of a possible 12 points during their 6-game stretch versus the Pacific Division, putting them in good position for the inevitable playoff push as the season nears its second half.